You ask where morals come from if they don't come from the Bible. Well, I'm not a scientist, but I am an atheist, and I have studied a bit on the subject, so I'm going to try to answer this for you. You see, humans are social creatures. We congregate in these huge societies that are bigger than any animals currently living actually have. And, well, according to evolution, we evolved that way. This is not an argument for evolution. I'm not going to try to prove evolution is real. Just put away your skepticism for the moment and imagine that evolution is real, that I'm just trying to explain where we get our morals from. See, evolutionists have this term called altruism. They've studied it in hundreds of species in the animal kingdom. You see, social species such as monkeys, apes, dolphins, they develop these systems, these internal mechanisms to keep them from killing one another. They evolved that way because the ones that don't show altruistic qualities end up having the entire group turned on them, so they get killed out before they can reproduce. Therefore, through a length of time, these altruistic qualities, this tendency for them to help each other out, gets amplified. First, what do I mean by altruism? Well, it's the selfless concern for the welfare of others. Well, that sounds kind of like a lot of moral systems. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not lie, thou shalt honor thy father and mother. These qualities are observed in animals, and animals don't have Bibles. Let me give you an example. In South Africa, there are these little monkeys called vervet monkeys. They're social creatures, much like many of the primates. They travel around in groups. Now, here's where the altruism comes in. When one of them sees a predator, say a hawk overhead, or a snake, or a leopard, he gives an alarm call, even though this puts him in danger. But he will give an alarm call in order to warn the other monkeys that the predator is there. This happens whether the members of the group are of his immediate family or not. This is a behavior that has evolved through time to benefit social creatures. Let me give another example. Bonobos, which are like chimpanzees pretty much, have been observed eating handicapped bonobos, even though that doesn't forward the propagation of the species. Wolves bring back meat that they kill to members of the pack that weren't present at the time, even though that gives them less meat. Dogs will adopt orphaned cats and ducks, even though that wastes their time and resources. All these creatures evolved to be social creatures. They live in groups. So this mechanism of altruism has evolved in their minds so that they benefit the pack, benefit the school, benefit the group. That is why we care about one another. That is why we care about our group, humanity as a whole. That is why we try to better it. Because altruism has existed throughout time. And that's where our morality stems from.